10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Points away.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Enigma.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Riki.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. FNATIC's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Keeper of the light.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Storm Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Ember Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick.
Phantom Lancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dark.
You may now select your heroes.
Still gonna go with FNATIC.
The next label play.
Not really convinced by the Phantom Lancer. It's Phantom Lancer into
Prepare
Ricky.
for
Ricky
battle.
builds Battlefield, like Battlefield Ags. Phantom Lancer, I thought they were gonna go with something maybe more with the tower damage early on side of Neon. Because Ember doesn't deal tower damage. Same thing happened in the previous. They had nothing.
The next label play.
Next label play.
You know, I have the power third eye. Read into the future. Here on game number 2, Neon FNATIC. Like we said in the first game, it is a very big series for both these teams. Pretty sure with a win would have
30
guaranteed
seconds to battle.
the top spot. But now if they end up losing this and FNATIC take it, things get jumbled at the top. They get real close, and I don't know. I'm a big fan of when it comes down to the wire like this. You watch a horse race, and you say it's a photo finish. It's like the most excitement.
Yeah, it was so exciting that, we had to slow things down, see what happened. I never was, in football, a big fan of penalties because someone's just gonna get devastated.
So you think that everything should be legal in a football?
Sure.
Are we talking American football, or are we talking every other country
American
but
football. That's the only
US?
football that exists, American football.
No, I was just asking.
No,
I
we're
wanted to
talking
clarify.
about soccer. What?
Oh, the soccer pitch. Yeah. There's a lot of fouls. There's a lot of falling, crying.
There's gonna be a lot of falling, a lot of crying. If we continue to talk about this, because some of us are gonna get fired. But let's focus on the game. So top lane should be very, very good for FNATIC. We've seen some Darkseer in other regions. I don't think we have seen so far in the upper division of the Southeast Asia Darkseer being picked. But this hero has a ton of potential, especially when he's paired up with the Earth Spirit. This is like an old school combo that you can always make it work. Januel, so far doing a good job, just landing some right clicks against the Masaros. But once Darkseer starts to get levels, it becomes tough. Darkseer should, and he always finds farm. One thing about Darkseer is, he doesn't necessarily pressure the enemy's safe lane that much, but he gets the farm most of the time. It's the trade. When he's paired up with the Earth Spirit, there is kill potential. I want to see the item build, what's going to be on Natsumi's Phantom Lancer this game. Looks like a really good hood game against the Earth Spirit, against the Darkseer. Like, you build it fast against the Storm Spirit, because he already has a ring. He knows that he has the sustain in this lane against the harassment coming out from the Iron Shell, from the Earth Spirit. So I would love to see a rush on it.
So we'll see if Natsumi can get that rush completed. Masaros, I know it's not going to happen.
One punch man.
A little normal punch. Yeah, you can read my mind.
Top tower is under attack.
I think everybody really wants the normal punch.
The next label play.
Although I feel like it's the most bland name out there. Normal punch. It could
I mean, a decent punch, superior punch, awesome punch, but yeah, we go with just mediocre punch.
Doing all right, 6-0, but right now, Natsumi, he's killing it. 14-0, really not missing CS much, and he's happy where he's at. See how that lane kind of evolves as over bottom. Debut here with Play Hard. This is something that when we were off screen, you were talking about Coddle, Pango. You thought it was going to be Coddle opener, it ended up being later, but still, this is like you were talking about, double swashbuckle possibilities.
It's so strong.
So much damage.
It's not just, damage, it's also a disarm mid lane. Let's see who's rotating. DJ is there, possibly with the roll.
Roll comes in, it's going to land. This TP seems a little bit late in the Elder Titan, and First Blood comes in for Masaros, because not only did this Earth Spirit rotate, but he rotated with an Ion Shell.
So Masaros, the big winner. He's like, I'm not even there. This is something that Darkseer plus Nyx Assassin were doing quite a lot. Like, once Nyx Assassin gets level 6, you use Iron Shell on him, he moves around, gets the kill. I love this type of rotation where if you rotate with just running there, like, I don't think you get a kill, you could possibly be seen by the wards. And Darkseer is also one of the offlaners that love to get solo experience. Jabs on the bottom. Oh! Not connect. Illuminate misses.
This is Raven sitting low. He's passed over south. The wheel's been outside of this and Illuminate on the getting some CS. That
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
too bad, but one blue lead right now.
Phantom Lancer is getting a lot. Also paying Galir.
Scanning.
Jab. Hiding in the trees. But yeah.
The next
Won't
label
go
play.
down.
Next label. The next label play. Next
Level
label
1
play.
Illuminate coming in to get that kill on to Jabs. Beal had been putting the pressure onto this Enigma quite a bit. Finally gets the kill for it DJ slept up over towards top. Massaro's just here with the ion shells, trying to keep Johnny away. But the right click's coming through onto
Johnny needs to be careful.
129 health, DJ. He's going to be dropped here by Natsumi. Not respecting the damage coming out from this Elder Titan. Not at all.
Good start from Phantom Lancer. That's exactly what the Neon needs, because Phantom Lancer is their win condition here. He needs to be able to pop off in this game so far. Having a free farm, getting a kill.
For the effort.
Already has that power treads. I talked about the hood. Want to see what he queues up next. If you can get like away with the blade into hood, that also sounds good. Because you get more farm, of course, with the diffusal blade. You can always join fights.
Rune of invisibility.
Threaten a kill, but needs to be careful with to get the diffusal blade. You feel very strong, but you do not overcommit, possibly die.
Match Natsumi, he had avoided the original roll with the doppelganger.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
To help out a little. Neon still comfortable in these lanes. Sumi, if you were to drop, that could be pretty devastating. Give out an opportunity to Massaros to really pop off. He's gone to a bottle as well. You've got bottle in the mid and the off lane.
Yes!
And no surprise there, Dark Surge just consumes a ton of mana. You're speedy enough with the Surge to try to pick up the runes. You need that health region, that mana region. Hero just consumes a lot of resources. Bottom lane, play hard level 5. He also has that bottle.
Prepare for a
Power
lesson.
treads going into Battle Fury. Just a casual standard build on the most carries these days, like Ursa, Monkey Kings, even Trolls. Like, that's the item build. Battle Fury just feels so strong at the moment.
See how quickly he can get Fury. Both teams do elect to go for the off-lane mid bottles. For the moment, it's about 7 minutes in. PL's got quite the lead. Sumi, and he is going to go for the defusal. Like he doing what you said. Use a hood.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned, like, it looks like a really good hood game. If he gets defusal first, timing is
Vortex in the roll, going after Januel. Look at the kill. DJ gets credit for that with Boulder Smash, though Januel.
missed timing sometimes in Dota on the items could just lose you the game, and you're playing into like Storm Spirit, which you want to burn his mana. Now he's in the jungle, which I really like, so he gets a lot more. Bottom lane,
Bottom, low and gone. DJ with another one. They're gonna go for play hard, tricks in the trade, strike forward, and
can he disarm it?
The jump. Ooh.
Radiant's bottom tower is
To get
under
that
attack.
kill into the Pangolier.
I'm a big fan of Orb of Corrosion on Ricky. Like, it delays your Battle Fury timing by a bit, but if you get a kill or two, it's paid off. Just the minus armor works so well with your attack speed,
Dire's
with your
top
damage.
tower is under attack.
Quick pause by Yopaj, just disconnecting.
We've seen a bit of disconnects from Nia. Wonder if that's playing into this at all.
Could have some connection issues,
The
definitely.
next label play.
But,
Next label play.
he's back right away.
Neon can kind of keep on this lead that they've so far. Again, Moon on this storm. Kaya B hit.
He just loves that Kaya.
No
Something-
Orchid this time.
Yeah, something we don't usually. I don't think I've seen that kind of a build across other regions. BKB is fine. You know, they have no BKB piercing abilities against the mana burn. It's gonna work great.
A lot of damage. Just gets into Rolling Thunder, trying to get that bottle off, bounces back and to the air again and again.
What
and
a baller, man. He gets the skill. He's earned my respect. Wow.
Pulls it off.
This is something that I would do. It's not a good trade, but you know, I love the aggressiveness.
He does have a level 2 to Surge to work with, trying to get some distance. Remnant, though, been up with Miss Saros. Vacuum back. Chase that Yopaj and Johnny Well end up picking up on.
Darks are super tanky with the hood, couple of bottle refills, and he's going into Aghanim Scepter, which gives you 2 Ion Shell charges, increases duration by 20, and provides 350 health. Like, it doesn't heal, so that's kind of a... It would be OP if it... 50.
Right.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower
Bottle,
is under
like we
attack.
said, magnetized. That comes through on a Zabil. They've got the damage. They should kill off this Kato before he's able to TP out. They do so. Damage picked up for Yopaj and activated. Now, Searing Chains could be forward from Raven, trying to make something happen. Geomagnetic Grip. Roll. That misses Yopaj. Swashbuckle's not going to come through and do anything. Johnny-Well is dead to Moon. DJ, but not in time. They have the Searing Chains, they have the Rolling Thunder, both of which hit DJ and take him out.
Still a very good trade for a Fnatic there. Enigma needs some levels. Right now he's at the bottom lane, only level 4. So this Enigma will really not shine in this game. Is he bringing a tome? Yes, he is. So that's going to get him closer to level 6.
Are scanning.
With this creep wave, should be able to get level 6. And Ricky rotated to the top lane. It's just carry-to-carry matchup. I'm worried for Neon, because Ricky, once he gets the Aghanim Scepter Battle Fury, I don't think Phantom Lancer gets to play the game. They don't have silences against Ricky. They don't have a leash mechanic. They have one root mechanic, and that's it.
Maybe it could be Illuminate.
Yeah, we'll pretend that didn't happen. Like, there was no one TPing, not sure what the plan
Radiant's
was.
bottom tower is under attack.
Pull in, and there's the Geomagnetic Grip with Boulder Smash through onto the Embers. Swashbuckle thrown forward with the Illuminate. They've got the Searing Chains on move for a second. Falling committed all the way over for Yopaj. Not sure I'm going to work with you for Moon. He gets the kill on the Yopaj, but he might be giving up his own life for this one, and will to Natsumi. Aggressive play coming out from Fnatic that bites them a bit.
Mid for mid trade, it's all good if Ricky is getting the farm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I like that.
Like
Raven has
Ironwood tree queued up.
recipe.
Yeah, like I just want to get that.
Radiant's
Well,
bottom
it wasn't
tower
even
has
the neutral
fallen.
item, it was the recipe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're correct.
Like, how did he pull that
Well,
off?
this man knows some tricks. Someone from Valve will, want to talk to him about this after the game.
It would have been scary if he was able to still queue up like Trident.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You can queue up neutral items. I knew that, but I didn't know you can queue up a recipe for something
Radiant's
that doesn't
middle
exist.
tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's not in the road.
I knew they had a vac, I'm talking about the vacuum, but I didn't know they had a real vac. It was Ricky, There's the Ironwood tree. Not queued up anymore. Has it in
Radiant
his
structures
neutral
are
slot
fortified.
item.
There we go. Putting some pressure onto the tier 1 over mid.
Radiant's middle tower
Raj
is under
Natsumi
attack.
focused in on this. Couple illusions spotting.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Back to 1K lead for Neon. It's keeping it close, but a lot of space
Dire's top tower
for
is under
sure
attack.
right now being built
Dire's structures
for this
are
Ricky,
fortified.
who is
What am I seeing? Ember Spirit going Blade Mail. Blade Mail got nerfed. Like, it's a very costly item. And it gives you a false sense of security on Ember Spirit.
they just double smoke.
So yeah, you can if they double smoke, like you can't get revealed until you get the first hit. Just kidding, doesn't work that way. It's a mistake, and it's pretty costly one. Like when you think about the smoke, yeah, it doesn't cost that much gold, but the cooldown is pretty low.
I'm over here.
So you're coming up and balling with the Vortex. They're going through on a play hard. Meanwhile, they've got the dust that hits onto the Ricky tricks of the trade, getting the smoke down. Now surviving for a moment. Now chasing Earthquake coming in. They get the kill on a Raven, so they're going to trade play hard for Raven. That's the moment. But there's no follow-up to that. Black Hole still on cooldown, as well as just both these heroes, the Darkseer as well as the Storm, bailing on that fight.
FNATIC needs to slow the game down, try to get that Battle Fury up on Ricky. I've seen a couple of players making the same mistake with Ursa. Like, I'm not gonna say they struggle, but there's a clear difference between carry from Neon and carry from FNATIC in this game. More than 2k gold lead for Phantom Lancer already, so maybe he feels like, yeah, do something. He just needs to farm the Battle Fury, continue farming, get that Aghanim Scepter, because once again, carry matchup is much better for you. Don't try to force things when you should not. On the other side, like Natsumi, doing a very good job. Love his itemization, already said that. The Fusel Blade into Fury pretty much feels unkillable at the moment. Getting the Yasha into Heart to just tank up all the illusions. Looking good, really good.
Really lining. Raven. Battle Fury. Pretty slow at the end of the day. And, well, 15 and a half treads.
16. He uses the
bad?
courier. It's okay-ish. Not great, not too bad, you know, but he can still catch up.
It's middle of the pack.
DJ's getting a lot of farm with Spirit. He has almost full Spirit Vessel, a lot of overtime damage.
Dire's middle tower
With
is under
Midnight Pulse, they should have like enough to deal with the Phantom Lancer and the illusions. Like we already said, the Storm's going for a different kind of item build, getting Kaya into DPC to be able to survive through initial burst. Cloud on Ember Spirit.
Silence is up the Ember. Raven right near Moon to help him get away from this one.
Something that I talked about.
Rune of
Ember
double
Spirit
damage.
with Blade Mail against a lot of uncontrollable damage coming out from like Darkseer, Earth Spirit, so I can understand like Enigma. So he wants to be able to tank up the damage, but it's still a very costly item. Could easily like backfire with this kind of a build. Could be like, wow man, this is so great. It's very risky.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dagger Pango. I'm gonna say it again. I repeat myself a lot.
Radiant's
Blink
bottom
Dagger,
tower
Pango,
is
big
under
man.
attack. Dire structures are
Disrupting this team fight could be masked to finishing off. Because we saw, like, if they just had a little bit more disruption in that fight up towards top, that could have been it.
Begin.
That could have been like a massive difference maker where they wipe them.
Radiant's
Get on
bottom
top of the
tower
storm.
is under attack.
Fang doesn't have anything that can stop Fangle here except the Black Hole, so if Fangle gets a Blink Dagger jump in the back lines, find Enigma, could be good. Jab is trying to farm his Blink Dagger in position 5. Enigma, kind of hard to get the farm. It's very greedy, you can make it work if you get like 1-2 good fights. First Black Hole was used, they didn't get anything out of that, but to continue farming, try to farm up a Blink Dagger is going to be much easier. Raven finished off his Battle Fury, working towards the Aghanim Scepter. Pretty standard build on Ricky these days. You don't have to build agi items at all.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Zone Ags. Soon to have that Ag, soon to have 2 charges on the Ion Shell, the extra 350 health with it.
If FNATIC can dodge fights until they get those items, Ags, BKB Storm, Darkseer with the Aghanim
Dire's
Scepter, that's their
top
go
tower
time.
is under
Like,
attack.
they don't necessarily need to rush things. I don't think they're on the timer this game, even though Phantom Lancer
Radiant's
is
middle tower is under attack.
increasing his farm, flying much faster than Ricky at the moment, has much more to to work with, because Neon is putting some pressure, trying to shut them down, getting very close to Heart actually.
Reaver. Sumi's so far ahead. It's kind of out of
Dire
control.
are scanning.
It's only 1k gold lead then.
Amazing.
The rest
what
of
you
the
found
team is
in
not
that.
getting much. They should put all the eggs in one basket. Could backfire, especially against the Darkseer. He makes the illusion off the Phantom Lancer. That's quite strong. You have like Ion Shell, you have Vacuum, a lot of you have percentage-based damage coming up from Midnight Pulse. So the tankier he gets, the more damage Midnight Pulse deals.
Enigma. Trim after the blade mail for Ember Spirit. Do you like this blade mail pickup for?
Not that much. It delays your BKB timing, which you definitely need. Ricky against Storm Spirit, Earth Spirit as well. A good thing is Storm Spirit didn't go for Orchid, so maybe that's why he feels.
Searing Chains coming through, and Jab. He's thinking about turning against that black hole. That's exactly what he did.
Black hole. Like, that's only one. He gets the last hit, which gets him a Blank Dagger. Yeah, all good. Maybe he's thinking now, you know, I got the gold. I could potentially get a BKB instead.
Yeah, you definitely think about that.
He's thinking. Like, he's definitely, you know, trying to figure out. Decides to go with the Blank Dagger in the end.
When there's two things in the store and you have money for both, and you're just, I don't know which one I want. Save a little bit more, but I won't be happy right now. The happy right now gets the Blink Dagger. We'll see how much he could use this black hole, because I think a black hole like that is fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
That's great.
He saves himself, gets the kill in return. Now it's a 2k gold lead for Neon. Phantom Lancer, hard finish, 20 minutes in. He's super far. Like, he's insanely far. I don't think I've seen Phantom Lancer being this farmed in a very long time. Maybe because we don't see that much of a Phantom Lancer, but yeah.
Away from Moon and
The next label play.
Neon, they were there bottom. Anybody just yet? Masaros, 500 gold away from that axe, and Ricky 1300 gold.
Ricky could have had the axe if he was the one farming the bottom lane, which he should, but you know, you have Enigma, so you're like, okay, I'll sacrifice a bit of my farm so that Enigma can get the farm. He was farming a different area, slowing himself down, but it's still okay. Ricky also a bit under-leveled compared to the enemy carry, only level 14. Phantom Lancer closer to level 80.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not only got a lot of farm, but he's got a lot of experience too. And Natsumi focusing his attention on the tier 2 tower mid. As Raven pushes out top, takes these camps, doing what he can, just 750 gold away. This Searing Chains onto Moon, Vortex and a Ball Lightning again, as Storm's just trying to leave. But I think he's trying to leave. He farms up a little bit more. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains coming out again on a Moon. Holds himself steady as Yopaj gets recalled right next to the rest of the team. The rest of FNATIC bail on that.
Once Ricky finishes the Aghanim Scepter, it's go time for FNATIC. This is something that I mentioned like 5 minutes ago. They did not want to rush things, and Neon, they will take advantage of that. Understand what their timing is, so they go inside the pit with the Phantom Lancer. No black hole for 30. Now FNATIC is not going to contest it.
Backup structures are fortified.
Pulling away into the pit. Guy Masaro's pushing out bottom, as well as Raven. Like, they're both kind of here. Have they put themselves in a situation where, like, the map's just farm too thin and FNATIC, like, it's hard for them to have one true leader on the network? Only like 5k behind this animal. Yeah,
it's what happens. You know, you have Darkseer, you have Enigmas, like Storm Spirit. Everyone consumes so much resources on the map, so they need to find some space to farm it. That's why Raven is like, I'll invade enemy triangle, try to get some farm there, possibly cut the creep wave on a mid lane. They don't have the best catch. Again, they don't have any kind of silence. Ember Spirit can lock him down with the Searing Chains. That's it. You need to be careful. He's dead. Yeah, this is why, like I said, Blade Melt could backfire. It's delaying your BKB timing. You have a BKB there, you just pop it, you live.
FNATIC were well aware and well ready for that. As Moon's making an aggressive play on a point or top BKB, and they'll get another. So FNATIC put things together, and Sumi needs to be.
Top tower is
He's got an Aegis, but he still needs to be careful.
It's 3 versus 5.
They're going in onto this Coddle. They'll look over as they'll get themselves the kill with the Blink Strike, and now
level play.
one. He's gonna
The next level
roll
play.
against five. If they're gonna fight Natsumi, they'll take everybody around.
FNATIC is just so experienced in this kind of stuff, like what needs to be done, and they're pretty much doing it perfectly. They understand what their timing is, dodging the fights, getting a pick off. It could be a different kind of a game. Let's say if Ember Spirit had a BKB there, like it would not be a chain feed. Maybe Pangolier dies to the Storm Spirit, but that's it. And now Ember Spirit feels very vulnerable. He still needs to farm 2,500 gold to get the BKB.
All of a sudden lined up to look pretty good for FNATIC if they can continue to do that and grow their net worth and take out the supporting cast and Natsumi. They'll feel okay with that. However, they'll catch jabs. 5 position Enigma. It's going into the BKB and already Ograk.
When you have this type of greedy lineup, if Philosopher's Stone drops, you feel so blessed. Like, if Enigma could get it 17 minutes in, it's gonna help him out so much getting a BKB. So, you know, sometimes blessed by Gaben could really work out for certain heroes, especially with the greedy lineups. Now they're chasing Neon, they're in. DJ's like, what up?
He kind of passes like 2 heroes, and now finally they're going to start attacking him with Sorrows. With the Earth Splitter as well as the Rolling Thunder. That's coming through Darkseer gone. 2 heroes dead on the side of FNATIC. And now potentially a third. DJ under his own tier 3, but it's not going to matter. You're not safe there. And it's stopped immediately.
The next level is
Play hard, and Jabs is gone.
Yeah, I don't know what Jabs is thinking. This is the second time he just completely misuses a black hole. There's no one around him. There's not a single hero being close to him.
Odd pressure.
Dire's top
It's
tower
alleviated
is
quick
under
with the
attack.
duels.
Radiant's middle tower.
All that's going on. He's also going for an Orchid again. I believe that's getting sent out to him.
Dire's structures
You've got
fortified.
Raven going through his own BKB, but while you're doing that, your tier 3 has been taken.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
This is now no black
Radiant's middle
hole,
barracks
but
are under attack.
Still very low on tower damage. Like, you can see that they struggle. None of the heroes actually deal damage except the Phantom Lancer, and it's gonna take them quite a lot. And there's the PL illusion.
finally a
mana.
place down here, and let's see what they can do.
They
with
should
this.
be able to save this barrel, so which is a pretty big deal. And Chumi's still going in.
Yeah, he still
They're
wants
not
it.
committing. Like, I would love to see some kind of a pull, some kind of a stun. Maybe Ricky jumps in.
Moon getting caught behind enemy lines, pops the BKB in time. They're gonna roll each other with flamethrowers going after Raven. They've got the dust. Masaros, he's trying to get out of this one. Is now
Pocket Ricky.
Well, it will be the Pocket Ricky to get the save, but play hard, low, roll in from DJ. Geomagnetic Hook as well as the Border Smash with the Magnetized place on Nabil as well as play hard. They'll look over as they'll take out the Pangolier. DJ's gonna roll out of this one. They've got the PL by himself in low, so they've taken out the Aegis. Try to survive a second life, but they've got the silence. Do they have enough? Geomagnetic Hook once again. The Blink Strike from Raven. Tricks of the trade right on Natsumi. Invis, thanks to the Glimmer Cape, they take out only 1 life away from this Phantom Lancer, and he'll back out.
Ricky still has not enough damage, doesn't have enough damage to deal with the tankiness of PL at the moment, but once he gets that Daedalus, that's gonna help quite a lot. Now, just a casual Crystallis you'll feel the difference in the damage. So yeah, they need to be more careful how they use their abilities. Pango going for a basher, preparing himself for a possible BKB black hole coming out from Enigma. Just needs to buy a recipe on Enigma to find some gold on the map. So that's going to be pretty much their only way to stop the black hole until Phantom Lancer also pull Abyssal Blade.
Dire's middle tower.
Phantom
is
Lancer
under
so
attack.
far, 0 deaths, 4-0 and 4. Having a really, really good game.
Working on
Dire's bottom
so
tower is
Waterfront
under
level
attack.
20 or level 21 now. He's had it. Like, Natsumi's had a great game, but it's still so
Radiant's
close.
top tower is under attack.
Look how close this game is. FNATIC lead
Yeah,
the
I'm just looking at
experience by so much.
the network list to see where the difference comes from. Like 2K difference between the offlaners.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
that's pretty big. That's 4K
Dire's
already. That's
bottom
something that
tower
has
Radiant's top tower
ahead of
has
Ricky.
fallen.
We did the math. It's correct.
They're always doing that.
I don't know why. Like, it's not something that I signed up for.
No.
But I have to do it.
I wish you were here when I was taking calculus. Could be doing math.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Moon.
Looking for me?
Will ball lightning. Does he get the outpost?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What a baller, man.
Sumi. He was looking. He was hoping maybe get a
Looking
bag.
for me?
He
Looking
actually
good.
got it. That's such a big play.
Dear.
What have we here?
So they get the experience for themselves.
Amazing.
Has Shiva's guard queued up. I don't think they need 2 Shivas because I see one being built by a Darkseer. They need to talk this one through. Play rock, paper,
Communicate
scissors.
that.
Who's gonna get it?
Masaris, you could just get a shard. You'd be happy.
He changes it. So Bloodstone queued up next.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I've heard shard is one of the
Dire are scanning.
worst ones.
Once Storm Spirit gets to level 25, if we get to that point, it's gonna be so big. Like Electric Rave combined with the Overload attack bounce against the PL and the illusion. Like PL illusions might just straight up disappear.
Bold, but to see it.
Like if this game goes late, the late game Dota is chaotic, especially when you have heroes like Riki being inside of someone with the Electric Rave. 3 overload charges, then they bounce from the level 25 talent. It's just gonna be insane.
Do you think there should be music with Electric Rave?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Bassy music.
Something from Blade movie #1, possibly.
Anytime Electric Rave is off, it's just it'd be fun. It'd be alright. Chat's cringing at home, but you know, I'm okay with my ideas. 14-12, not a lot of action in terms of, you know, it being a bloodbath.
Roche respawn, so that's Cheese and Aegis.
Over here now. Oh, what'd I miss?
Picking up that invis, and immediately thinks otherwise. Fourth with the ball lightning, and now play hard is invis. Use the smoke. They're gonna try and fight this. Smoke broken, and now there's the blink strike force. The silence. They're going to BKB, but fast. Oh, immediately on the death. The black ball. It's gonna be on a Phantom Lancer. DPC comes in, and that'll try to keep alive this Phantom Lancer. They get the kill on Masaros, so end up losing Natsumi, or will they? Doppelganger gets some space to view God. It's 2 for 1 with jabs hitting his deck. Natsumi has somehow survived, and he is healing up. Boom. He's got 3 heals out on the side of FNATIC. They're in the smoke cloud, but they will take Raven's life. And Natsumi was a sliver away from dying. At the end of the day, he survives, and that was so close. A very big fight for him. A bit of unfortunate for Enigma. He gets Abyssal Blade straight away on him, uses Black Hole after, but then EP Splitter hits, and yeah, gets cancelled. They were so close, and now they had to use 1 buyback.
I'm over here.
He needs to be
Here I am.
more careful. Like Riki doesn't deal that much damage. Now we can feel the difference between 2 carries who's 6,000 ahead of Riki. Wow, that's actually huge. Like that's 1 big item. That's straight up Abyssal Blade.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looking like Neon might have an opportunity to take this game.
Radiant's top
Take
tower
the top
is
2 or
fallen.
3, and
Radiant's top
already got to set her
tower is
axe
under
down over
attack.
mid. Something that FNATIC can deal with. It just becomes a question of how much are Neon going to get out of this, because do they back up and take Roche at some point?
Radiant's
2
top
set of
tower
barracks,
is fallen.
range barracks, doesn't really matter. So yeah, they can go inside a pit. They know there's no black hole for more than a minute. Let's see if they decide to contest.
Radiant
Yeah, but
are
scan.
scanning.
Comes out.
It's just Januel chilling in a pit.
They're gonna fight this. They're gonna go. They've got the silence down. They'll look over at DJ trying to get the kill into the Earth Spirit. The roll's not gonna get him out. Magnetize was committed. They'll take out DJ. He does not have buyback.
That was actually intentional, like by Januel, because scan was not used for a very long. This is such a big brain play. If you look what happened, Januel was sitting in the pit
Himself.
and they use scan, so they're like, yes, they're doing Roshan while the rest of the team is holding the high ground with the sentry and observer ward. So they've fallen into a trap. It could have been a disaster. They lost only position 4 hero, but I don't think I've seen such a big brain play in a long time. Maybe it was... there's no reason for
Dire's middle
Januel to
tower is
be
under
there
pressure.
unless he thinks that's what's going to happen.
Right.
I don't think this was an
Giants
accident.
are scanning.
40 chest.
Bounty.
Don't just let me call him Manuel. He called so slow Antonio sometimes. He took an ages for cheese.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ricky might consider
Structures are fortified.
getting turning this Demon Edge into Divine Rapier, because they don't have enough damage. At this point, you lose a fight, you lose a game. You know, you still have farm 4,000 gold, but something to think about.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Be excited to see that. We'll see if he at any point changes that build from Daedalus Blink Dagger.
Like, if they go for a high ground push, he has enough to buy Daedalus, he buys Daedalus,
Right.
for sure. Have something for that fight instead of saving the gold. But if this game, let's say, doesn't end in the next 3-4 minutes, he should start thinking about it.
Getting towards 1,000 gold already, so about have enough for that Daedalus. We'll see if he buys out on enemy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So one of the things that hurt Jabs in the last fight was just, again, not being able to get that black hole duration be complete.
Could have made a difference on the Phantom Lancer, that's for sure. Now full butterfly on PL. Be a bit more careful there. Doesn't have any defensive tools, no Lincoln Sphere, one Abyssal Blade. Could just get him from 100 to 0. Very close.
Wow, they've been jumping at red. Wow, look at that damage. Immediately on the other gem, they've got the wall down. They're going after Masaros. They're going to have to fight through the wall for the moment. Masaros looking like he's all alone and gone. They'll buyback on the other time. They don't have buyback on this Dark Suitor. And now the ball landing all the way up the back lines. Look for Johnny Well once again. But there's the Abyssal Blade used on
You know what? He used the
the
buyback in the previous fight, so he's gone for 2 minutes.
He was there, and then if you blinked, he wasn't. They will get the kill onto this Elder Titan.
My question is, how do you defend with 3 heroes? Darkseer will be up in 25. Ricky, look at his positioning. Like, I love that. He's trying to go from the side. Earthquake rolling in.
Other heroes that aren't Phantom Lancer, who gets the silence onto this Pangolier, but yules up into the air as well as the BKB. BKB caught by Yopod, shield crash, right clicks coming in. DJ gone, so is Play Hard, but Play Hard has buyback.
Oh, unfortunately,
so does DJ.
he could not pick up the gem there. So, yeah. ET, ready, Play Hard, also buys back, picks up the gem. Buyback from the Earthquake as well.
Natsumi, he'll lead the charge again, and that's, you know, what they were trying to avoid is there's the Abyssal coming again onto Jabs. Look at the Enigma with that buyback. He has that BKB as well as this black hole. He has a chance to use it. Now BKB, Malefice, Sumi, sitting low. Doppelganger once again, and Debil already knows that BKB, there's no black hole that's going to go off. He'll end up dead. They'll look over at DJ. He doesn't have buyback either. Bouncing in the air with the rolling thunder. They get to go to the Earth Spirit. Now they'll look over. They can't even get Natsumi's first fight. They're bashing up. They'll get the kill. Take out this Ricky. And GG is called Neon. They will take the game over FNATIC. Really well played coming into this last and final push. FNATIC just fall too far behind. They fall without buybacks. I mean, Storm was still Very
A
spotty.
lot of weird decisions coming out from FNATIC in this one, especially Enigma. Like couple of